Hey everyone, Jason from Alphatone Audio back again. Today I'm going to do a quick assembly video on the Squareplug SP550-S, which is the TRS version of their right angle pancake plug. Very similar to the SP400s and 500s. In fact, the dimensions are identical, except for this is like a 0.5 millimeter thicker, except for this does have TRS connectors on it instead of just tip sleeve. So this is great for TRS MIDI, or if you're using some of the accessory or expression jacks out of the back of, who knows, your loop switcher, some other pedal, whatever. So nice compact right angle pancake TRS plug. Let's go ahead and get it together. 2 screws out to start. And inside we have, this is going to be the tip, this is going to be the ring, and this is going to be the sleeve over here. So just like I do on the 400s and the 500s, I'll bring this up a little bit, and I'm going to bring this guy up a lot. And if I think I need to, I'll bring up that ring a little bit too. Put that aside. I'm using Mogami 2552 microphone cable, and I'm going to strip it back about 1/2 inch. Now, when you start to do this, you have 2 conductors in here, and you need to make a decision which one is going to be the tip and which one is going to be the ring. And it doesn't really matter from a color coding standpoint, like you don't have to worry about any kind of industry standard on this stuff, right? But just however you're going to do it, I typically always use the red for my tip, which is on the right-hand side of the plug. The shield is on the left, and the ring is on the middle. So when I twist my shield up, I just kind of want to make sure that everything is lined up that way. I want to get everything organized. So the shield is going to go to one side. The tip is going to go to the other, and I want the ring conductor in the middle. This is going to help everything line up better when you do the assembly. Okay, now you can measure this out, but it's just as easy to eyeball it, right? So again, when you put this in, you want to make sure that your outer jacket comes up inside the body of the plug to maximize your strain relief. Already know this one's going to come around, and that's probably okay. I do have quite a bit extra here, and I'm fine with that extra on the shield side. So I'll just strip this back. And then this ends up being very short. So I'll tin these up and see, and we'll line it up against see what it looks like. After you get these tinned, you can bend that ring up just a little bit. And I'm going to go from the bottom to the top. That's because, again, these things are very shallow. And if you go from the top to the bottom, there's always a chance you could go a little too far and you could ground these out to, or short them out to the body, which you don't want. So we'll go, that one goes in. This one comes up from the bottom. Make sure you don't have too much solder on these or they won't fit through the holes. This one's being a bit of a pain today. So just bend that tab up a little bit more if you need to. Okay, and that one is in. And then we're into the vise. Probably have a little too much there. So that tab can get flattened back out. Wire goes back down. This tab can get flattened back out because, again, this gets close, and if you have too much on there, it can actually go up here and it will ground out to the tip. So I like to bring it back away from the tip just so there's plenty of clearance. And then the shield, again, just like the 400 and 500, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to take this tab and I'm just going to bend it down over. Now, the shield has more copper on it, and that's 2552, so it may not go all the way over and down like before, but as long as it's kind of secure and that cable's not going anywhere, that's all you need. Okay, and just make sure this is down and out of the way, and that's down and out of the way. And then we solder it up. And that's it. And you can actually kind of start to test this right now. If you think something got a little bit too close, you can always get out the multimeter, do a continuity test, and just test the tip to the ring or the ring to the shield or anything like that, just to make sure that nothing's touching. You don't actually have to have the whole cable assembled. So we go to the assembly, 2 screws back in. Just kind of get these flush. And then from there, I'm going to give them a really good twist to seat them down. And that's it. That's your assembly for your Squareplug SP550-S TRS right angle pancake plug. Great part, saves you a lot of space on tight pedalboard builds. So if that's something you need, definitely check these ones out. That's all I have for this video. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.